Hi, thanks for stopping by my channel. This is Trisha, and today I'm sharing some DIY projects from part 1 from a few weeks ago, and today I'm finishing up part 2. If you like that, stick around. Oops, sorry. Today I'm sharing a couple of projects. This is a little stand that I got for $2.50 from a local Goodwill that I want to use for my sink to hold my cleaning supplies. I was going to actually make one of these myself, and I found this and I thought it was a great buy. I couldn't make it for that. I think the candlesticks are about $3 at Michael's, so I thought it was a great buy. I was trying to look at the tag and see kind of what it was, and I couldn't really get that off very well, but it looks like it was a piece of wood from somewhere in California. So it's really pretty. I love the vintage look, and I really just think it's really cute. Yeah, you can't really make much out of that, but I really liked it, and I love the shape and the color, the stain. It's awesome. The other thing that I found that day was this really cute salad and fruit bowl, and I looked this up. It's a Mikasa brand, and these are $39.99 online right now, so I thought it was a really good deal. I think it was $1.50 or $1.99. So $2.50 for the pedestal and $1.99 for that. It was a great buy. And I didn't have to do anything to the bowl but clean it, and then I'll share the rest what I do with the pedestal. Then my next project is a continuation from one of my last videos, and I'll link it in the cards, is the little chargers from Target that were $3, and then some signs. I got them from their Valentine's clearance for 75 cents. Those signs are normally $3, and I bought several. So now I'm getting started with the tutorial. I did spray paint it, but it was really cold that week, and when I went to do a second coat, it bubbled up really bad, so I ended up sanding it, and then now I'm gonna give it another coat. And I used, I don't know if y'all have seen any of my other videos where I had that sign. I wanted to change it out. Actually, I took it down because we are going to be moving, and I wanted to put a couple of signs up there by my pictures, so I just used that to protect my little craft table, and I have a video on that craft table as well. So I added another coat of chalk paint to the wood sign from Target, and I let all those dry, and then get started on the next project in just a second. The spray paint actually helped to not have to do so many coats of the chalk paint, so if you have some on hand, it's a great alternative to use. And then that one actually was a second one. I did not have to sand that one, but you can still see some of the decoration through there, so I did give it another coat of chalk paint. And I also like working with that finish. It looks really pretty. It's a matte finish. So now I'm working on the pedestal, and I'm getting it nice and clean just to make sure there's nothing on it. There are a couple little stains of paint, but it didn't really bother me that much because I'm going to paint them anyway. And I didn't sand it off or anything. I just painted over it. To me, it just gives it some character. So for this one, I think I did 3 coats on this one, and I let it dry and started working on some other projects, but I just kind of show you guys how I finished that one so you could see all from the beginning to end. And I got very messy. I'm a messy crafter. So I've seen sign that says being messy makes you creative, then I'm very creative. So I'm joking because I don't really think I'm that creative. I just love to make things and to try to do things and make them my own unique way. So the paint between drying didn't dry too long, so it took me a few hours to finish all of these projects, but I really enjoy working on them. We had some nice weather, and I have some cute little pieces for my house. So I'm coming back to the chargers, and I put another coat. And when I do painting like this, especially when I'm making signs, I like my signs to be kind of rustic and distressed. So what I usually do is paint one way, like left to right, and then like this case it's a round sign, so I just flip it around and then go the other way so that the pattern kind of fills in, and it kind of helps with lines and bleed through if you don't want to sand it. Now, since this wood was so fine, I didn't really want to spend a lot of time sanding it, so I really just used the sponge that time. So now what I'm doing is I'm actually going to share another tutorial on how to make some of these stencils and how to design them. This one is one I'm putting on that palette looking sign for Target. It says home, and I got the inspiration off of Pinterest. I'm not really a big fan of the arrows, but I thought this looked really cute for spring. And then I'm just using that very inexpensive contact paper. I get mine at our local HEB, and I think they sell it at Walmart as well, but that's just kind of been my favorite. And that's this in the corner is the before, so you can kind of remember what it looked like. And even though it says $3, I got it for 75 cents. It was their after Valentine's clearance. Even though it's a wintry sign, it was part of that clearance. And then for the to place it, I just use a clear contact. And then since it's kind of a different design, I kind of wanted to get it somewhat centered, so I have to mess with it a little bit. Once I get it where I want it, I just peel off the transfer paper, and again I reuse that transfer paper until it just doesn't stick at all, because honestly the less sticky the better, depending on your wood and your board. It may be you may need it a little more sticky, but for what I use, and there I'm just kind of showing a mistake that I made. And then I just get some gray paint that it's a Bear sample that I found for like $1.50 at not Hobby Lobby, at Home Depot, and I use that, and I just use a stippling method where I brush off most of the paint because that helps with bleed as well. And then if you see that polka dot tape, that's just a washi tape. And I don't know why I'm showing that there, sorry. And I'm just kind of going back and forth. So sorry about that, it's a little confusing. I think I just got a little ahead of myself waiting for that one to dry. So now here are the chargers, and I actually gave this sign away, so I don't have pictures of it. I forgot to take pictures, which is terrible because I really like this one a lot, but I still have the design. So, and I still have one more blank charger, so I may make another one like this. I do the gather sign, and then I kept it very simple at first, and then I sent a picture to the recipient and let her see if she liked it, and she actually wanted a little more detail detail on it, so you can see at the end that I add some more detail to it. And there I am adding some washi tape. I try to have a nice size border, but sometimes depending on the size of the transfer that I'm making or the stencil that I'm making, you don't really have a lot of room. So you can use painter's tape, or washi tape is great for that. Now for a small project, washi tape's good, but if it's a bigger sign, I would use the painter's tape, but that washi works great, because if you see like where that G is, the bottom of the G, I've got it bled over, so that washi tape protected my sign so I wouldn't have to repaint it or touch up, which helps a lot. So there, I'm finishing that and let it dry a minute, and then once I did the design, I put some laurel around it, and that really kind of made it look really cute and just gave it a nice touch. And she's actually going to put it in the middle of a grapevine wreath, so this sign will look really cute. And I hate that I didn't get pictures, but you can kind of see at the end what it looks like. And then I try to save my contact paper, so I kind of flip them and put them together to make the best use of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these quick tutorials and gives you some ideas of things that you can find for really great prices to decorate on a budget. Those dollar spot chargers were $3, and the little wood signs are great blanks. I share some pictures at the end of a different one that I did. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this video and subscribe to my channel.